All right. We're here with our new broadcast. I'm Nick Robinson.
I'm CJ.
All right. And what's our new broadcast called, CJ?
It's called After Hours at Rollerland.
Oh.
Unless we can come up with a different name at some point. But as for right now, it's After Hours at Rollerland.
After Hours at Rollerland. Well, with our podcast, we're going to be talking about anything and everything.
A lot of different things.
You name it, we're going to talk about it.
If you want to talk about something, just tell us.
Yeah. We'll take suggestions, you can comment. We're going to have our own YouTube channel. This is going to go everywhere. So, yeah. I think we're going to invite some people on too, right?
I am looking forward to that. I'm excited about inviting in a lot of different people to hear a lot of different perspectives and a lot of life experiences.
I'm just waiting for the stories. That's what I want to hear, just the stories.
Didn't Teresa ask you about coming on? Well, how did that one go?
What about Curtis? I mean, we got all kinds of people. Anybody wants to come on and so forth.
That was a quick change of subject. But I would love to have Curtis on. I think Curtis would be a very good person to have on for our first official guest. I think that would be a great idea.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, we're gonna bring everybody on. I mean, I want to bring on, some high up people in Merced, some business owners, try to get some people that just out there. You know what I'm saying? I mean, just talk and go from there.
Make connections. I think that's what we're doing this year. Is we're making connections.
Well, we are doing a lot here at Rollerland. You know what I'm saying?
We're doing a lot.
I said we.
No. You got to put emphasis on it.
We are doing a lot.
If you know, you know.
Yeah. Some of the things that we're doing big this year is our 44th anniversary. Big thing going on.
Something that we're doing.
It's our first one ever, so we need everybody to come on out. You haven't been here in 20 years, so this is a perfect example to come back.
Go for it. Talk about it. What are we going to have?
We're going to have bounce houses.
Okay.
Ooh, who wants to jump around in a bounce house?
Yeah.
We're going to have a balloon drop.
Yeah.
We're going to have our ribbon cut. So make sure to be here on time for that ribbon cut because we're going to let people in early. Okay? Mm-hmm. No skating, no nothing, but we're going to do a ribbon cut. So back when this place opened in 1980 on Halloween, all right, they did a ribbon cut. And we want to do that too. A nice ribbon cut with a big support of our 209.
Yep.
So you got nothing better to do than October 26th from 7:30 to 10. Come on down to Rollerland.
Forgot about our raffles. We're trying to get raffles
that's right. We're going to have a shit ton of raffles. We're going to go around the 209 and get as much raffle prizes as we can. Mm-hmm. All right? And one of my big sponsors already.
Oh, yeah. These are nice.
We just got our first merch out over here at Rollerland. My boy down at Urban Illustrates, Levi, got him out as quickly as possible. So we want to give a shout out to Levi at Urban Illustrates for getting the job done quick as possible. All right, $15. Come on down, a surprise last.
Making memories for 40 years.
Yeah. So that's going to be some of the stuff down here, but we are going to be selling these. So if you want one, come get one. All you Merced people that complain that we don't have a shirt, guess what? We got a shirt.
We got one now. We got one in purple, and we also got another one exact color, but in black for the logo. Same color shirt, but black logo. We're gonna have a third one coming, don't we?
Yeah, we got a third one coming, all black shirt. Mm-hmm. It's gonna, pretty much the same thing, a little nicer. You know what I'm saying? So, we're gonna have some different things coming on.
Yeah. I'm working on a shirt with my connection on for the 44th anniversary. I'm gonna put some in the raffle, and then we'll have some.
We're gonna have some to sell that night. Yeah, for that night only, our anniversary skate party. So, just make sure you come on down and check us out. But also, some good news. We're gonna be on the radio. We got our commercial out there.
Yeah, we did. We did that.
Yeah,
I've been listening to 97.5 for the past week and a half.
It just came out this past Tuesday. All right, so I think he said from 7 to 11.
In the afternoon?
No, from 7, I think, in the morning to 11 o'clock at night.
Wow. Okay, that's
I think we got like 4 or 5 slots. So make sure you listen up. I think it was 97.5 in Cub Country.
97.5 in Cub Country. Okay, well, those are stations that I listen to.
Yeah,
those are stations that I know a lot of people listen to. And
make sure you keep an ear out for that. You know what I'm saying?
It is us too. We did do it. We recorded it, and
don't bash CJ too much because he was a little nervous.
I know it only took me 3 tries. Nick, how many tries did it take you again?
Twice.
Sure it did.
Twice.
Sure it did. Yeah. But I think that's also where we came up with our new slogan. Making memories for over 40 years.
Yeah. We're one of the few places that's been around for over 40 years around here in Merced, you know what I'm saying? Or roller rinks in general. I mean, closest roller rink to us going down south is Visalia. No, I'm sorry. Correct me. Clovis. And then up north it's going to be Sacramento area. They got 3 rinks up there. So
now, correct me if I'm wrong. Wasn't there one that used to be in Monterey somewhere too, but closed down? Or am I mistaken on that one?
Yes, Monterey did have one. It closed down a couple years ago, shortly right after COVID. But but rinks wise, we're one of the few that's been around, still kicking. I know.
It's hard.
It's not easy, people want new things, but we are doing a little remodel, so be a lookout for that in our Instagram, our after hours at Rollerland, what I'm saying?
We got a lot of things in the work, guys. We're trying to do a lot.
Yeah, so
what we're given to work with.
Yeah, so don't bash us too much now, okay? Because it's a work in progress, Rome was built in a day, but it was taken down in a day. So. And
a lot of these ideas we've been sitting on for a while. It's just we don't have the final say so. That's the problem.
Yeah, but we are working on the final say so, so that we can improve and keep this place kicking for another 40 years. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because.
I got kids. You got kids.
I don't think there's nothing around for kids these days, I mean, this is where people grew up. I mean, the 80s, the 90s, the 2000s. I mean, this was the spot. I don't know about y'all, but who remembers a Hot 105 and skate and dance night? I know you did, because you were down here. Don't lie. You weren't alive probably around yet. That
wasn't my generation.
But my generation was the Hot 105 and skate and dance night. That was the night to come down and get your freak on. Woo woo! Yeah. People love that. So yeah, we're trying to get in the works of bringing something back. I mean, we do have an adult night. First Wednesday of the month. Mm-hmm. Adults only 18 over. So. You don't want kids here? Perfect time to come on down. We got a nice crew of Merced and locals and some out-of-towners that love coming down and just listening to the jams. All right? So, you don't want kids or find a babysitter? Wednesday nights, first Wednesday of the month, adult night. See you there. What else we got?
Well, I think we covered all of the things that we have going on right now at Rollerland.
Yeah.
But... let's get into it though, Nick. Why did you want to start this podcast? I'm very curious. Talk to me about why you wanted to start a podcast.
It's been on my mind for 10 years.
Now, has it always been one singular idea, or has it been something that changes and evolves over time? What was your first concept idea? I want to do this.
I want to do it. I just didn't have a subject or a good plan to where it was going to go. I didn't have a direction of where.
Well, you in conversation with me, you still kind of have that.
Yeah, we still have that problem.
You still have that problem. I know exactly what I am looking for. I'm looking to sit down with people, make a connection, and see some personal growth within myself, and also see some personal growth within just having conversations and getting different life experience from people. I want to be able to connect with people. And I think working down here, that's got me more comfortable talking to people. And I always get that from people. I'm just a really nice, great guy to just to sit down and talk to. And I was like, well, okay, that's great. What is that going to be for me? And then it wasn't until I stumbled across the Joe Rogan podcast that has been out there for years, where he just brings people on and he talks about different things. He talks about things that are going on around the world. He talks about things that are going on with whoever he has on. And I just...
Joe Rogan also makes much more money than us and has a lot of bigger...
But it doesn't...
bigger crowd than us.
That yes, that is true. But what's stopping us from growing?
Nothing's stopping us from growing. We just got to get out there and do it. And here it is.
This is the first step.
Yeah. But yeah, it's just it's been on my mind, wanting to do it, just also finding the time to do it too.
That is the hardest part.
Yeah. I mean, tell me about your little life story of why you wanted to do a podcast, I mean...
Oh, dude, it's been on my mind for actually 2 years now. I had a partner down in La Grande, Eddie Gonzalez, and when you find that good coworker that you can just sit, like you go work and bullshit with at the same time, man, time flies while you're at work. You're like, fuck, I got here at 4 and now I'm leaving at 10. Can't believe it. But one of the questions that he would, just ask me is just random things all the time. And one day he's just like, hey, what would you do if you had a podcast? I was like, man, if I had a podcast, I'd probably do the same or similar thing that Joe Rogan would do. Just have people on, have conversations, get to know people a little bit better, get to know people within the area like you want to do. You want to talk to business owners and get them on and talk to them. And honestly, I just started going off a list. You were on the list. I would love to deep dive into your life and figure some things out. Technically, you are my second cousin, but with the age gap, I was raised to know you as my Uncle Nick. I would love to get further into the mind of Nick Robinson. It's a dark place, but I know it's going to be
I think a lot
fun.
of people would like to know that.
I list Curtis. Curtis is a great person I want to have on. I'm pushing for him to be our first guest person.
You better find a time where he doesnn't have to be at work. Oh, we could do a broadcast at his work.
We are mobile right now. We haven't, and that's the thing. We are mobile because we are doing it at Rollerland, but we kind of want to do it somewhere where people don't have to show up here. It's after hours at Rollerland.
We are after hours. I mean,
but we want to be able to go. If Curtis is like, hey, I can't do it, we're like, we will come to you.
We will come to you.
And I think
unless you want to come to us. I mean,
we had talks about doing it at your place too. So.
Yeah, we're gonna set up my my newly open garage that I have now.
And honestly, I only think we need 3 chairs.
Yeah,
3 chairs and we have our stuff.
We're gonna have a big screen TV, it's a nice little setup, So it's a work in progress. I mean, got one wireless mic. We do have other mics. We're just trying to work out the kinks.
We're trying to set up.
We're gonna set up the setup's gonna be nice. All right.
We run before we walk.
Oh yeah.
Around here. That's always.
Yeah, no, we skate before we even run. Okay, because I know I was skating before I was walking. I know this guy was. So I mean. When you were born here, you were
that tends to happen.
You can ask a lot of the people that grew up down here. Their kids were skating before they were doing a lot of other things. So,
anyways, to get back on track, I started listing off a bunch of people, and he was like, "So what would you talk about?" I was like, "Them, me, anything, everything that's been going on." And he's like, "That sounds like a really good thing. Why don't you do it?" I was like, "I don't know.
Yeah, why don't you do it?"
Well, between 2 jobs and trying to support a family, it becomes like, I wouldn't say tedious to do my own thing, but it becomes like I forget to do what I want to do sometimes. I'm always worried about everybody else.
Yeah, one of the things I tell him, can't please everybody. That's why he has me around.
But look I'm doing something for myself, and
there we go.
I'm thoroughly happy right now.
He's excited. He's got it like really bubbled up right now. Like you just don't see it. Like I know it. Like you could just see like the little kid, chocolate cake face. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, the kid from Matilda?
Yeah, he saw the giant cake and he's like,
pushes through, eats the last bite, and gets the whole crowd pumped. That's
this guy
right now. Yep, 100%.
But yeah, no. I'm just excited, to do something with him still. I mean, Love working with the guy. He always has the craziest ideas like me.
Are you talking about me?
Yes, you do.
Are these compliments coming out of your mouth right now?
They're not
Greg?
compliments. They're saying that you have ideas just like me.
I've been raised around you.
So
I start to think
great
like
when
you.
great minds think alike. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he's,
I think that's a compliment right now. You
I
just
don't know if that's
considered
a
my
compliment.
mind a great mind. That's
I'm just saying it's like my mind. So like I'm just saying, don't get ahead of yourself now, all right?
okay. I won't. I'll keep it where we're at right now.
All right. So what else? What else you got on your mind?
Oh, I got a lot. I didn't know if I wanted to come prepared with different questionnaires. I didn't know if I was gonna over fluster you a little bit, just going bullet point to bullet point on you. But
This is a show. Like, you lay it all out.
I know I didn't want to overwhelm you on our first one.
Overwhelm? Who are we overwhelming?
I don't know. You get flustered a little bit, like when we did our radio commercial. You were getting a little flustered trying to read off a script that you okayed, and you even I didn't even read it the night before. I just showed up.
It's very hard to do something that people that been doing it for a long time.
But think of it though, if we didn't do that, we wouldn't have met Dave Luna.
I met Dave Luna before.
I haven't met Dave Luna. That was an exciting moment for me.
Yeah.
And because this guy wanted to do a commercial, which I don't understand why we didn't have one years ago. We've been here for 44 years. I don't know. Anyways, moving forward, I got to meet Dave Luna, and I was really excited to put a face to the voice that I hear all the time on my radio. Hey, this is Dave Luna. Do you look for a new mattress? Or hey, this is Dave Luna. Are you looking for insurance or something? Always. And he has such a nice voice. But the second guy we worked with, I can't remember his name.
Dave.
What's the channel that he does?
He does a Cub.
The Cub. Yeah. That mesmerizing voice right there.
He fell in love with them.
I did. I'm not even gonna lie. He was, hey guys, how you? And I was like, my God. And I even started asking him questions. I was like, so how long have you been doing this? And he's like, I went door to door. And I'm like, wow, you went door to door. And he
had a life experience for us.
Yeah, and he said he started out doing paperwork and everything, and then he started reading and for I can't remember what city it was. Cincinnati?
No, he was up north.
No, okay.
In Washington.
Washington, there we go. But yeah, I if it wasn't for that commercial, I wouldn't have met all these people. And honestly, I'm not gonna lie, when we started doing the commercials, recording for them, and meeting these people, I wanted to do the podcast even more. Seeing the mics, seeing them work behind the computer, doing all the things, pushing the buttons, which I don't push any of the buttons, but I was like, man, I want to do it. I was chopping at the bit for it. It's just, and now I'm doing it, and I'm like, this is something that I can see myself doing on a regular basis with you, having different people on or having no one on, and just talking about what we got going on.
Yeah, no. Like I said, I'm excited. We're going to have a nice little setup. We got our wireless mic. We got some other mics. We just got to set it up, get it going, make it look pretty. You know what I'm saying? So that we can look good.
Well, this is our first run and test run, so.
Yeah, it is. It's just our introduction in a sense, you know what I'm saying? Like getting ready.
To get the people to know us.
Yeah.
From the people that already come down here and already know us. The usuals.
Yes. Our 209 crew.
Oh, yeah. How are they doing, by the way?
Everybody's doing great. Having our regulars. We living down at the skating rink, all your life. When you have a regular, that's your people that come almost every week, and we used to call them rink rats. Shoot, it's been like that for the past 40 years before I was even born. People that grew up down here now that have kids or grandkids down here.
Oh yeah.
So. Like I said, we've been around for 44 years. We've gone through a lot of different generations down here, So we're still looking forward to keeping it going for another.
That is the ultimate goal, is to keep it going for my kids, your kids, hopefully
my grandkids.
My grandkids at some point. It'd be great,
Yeah. I'm just looking forward to it. But this broadcast is going to be a big range of everything.
And I think also it gets us an opportunity to actually do more and talk more than just posting on social media.
Yeah.
I think,
we
can go into more detailed things here and talk to people. And obviously, you got a question, leave it in the comments. That'd be his job to go over them.
Or his. Feel free.
Yeah, well, I think this is a really great step.
Yeah.
Forward for us.
It is. It's a giant step actually for us. Not just a small step or a big step. It's a giant step.
Yeah.
Because we've been wanting to do this for a while, and once I told him that I ordered this stuff, it was like a little kid for Christmas. Couldn't wait.
When are we gonna do it? When are we gonna do it?
Couldn't wait to open that present.
When are we gonna do it? And then we sat here you sat here for like 30 minutes, maybe close to an hour, trying to figure it all out. And then
listen,
hey, I saw it. You were having some technical difficulties. It's
Google
fine.
does everything right. YouTube actually had to, get it going.
Well, we got it, and now we're here, and seems to be working good.
Yeah.
I'm drawing a blank.
This is the first, so write this down at 20 minutes and 48 seconds on August 23rd-ish. Yeah. CJ has a blank mind for his podcast.
Well, I didn't know if I wanted to continue.
Hey!
The reason we rushed into this first episode is because I didn't want to come back from my vacation.
Oh, that's right.
And do it.
Oh, yeah.
And I didn't want to try to rush it before my vacation because next week we're going to be doing a lot more construction.
We still got to do like one.
We still got to do construction, but at least this time we could
get it done fast and then do a little half an hour broadcast still.
Yeah, but yeah, I wanted to get one out there before I went on my vacation because once I come back, I know it's going to be straight work, and I'm dragging on these last. I think it's last 8 days.
I think it's 9.
9?
9.
Yeah, 9.
9 days.
It's taking forever, man.
I'm glad.
I cannot. I want it to be like, because I know once it hits Friday, I'm golden.